I'm Julie Merritt. I'm a docent at the Evansville Museum of Art, History, and Science. And I'm in the Gothic room today, and I want to talk just a little bit about some of the art and the history that we see here. This room has always been one of my favorite because it is so rich in history. The first thing that you notice when you come into the room are these magnificent walls. This is an oak panel. It's English. Now this carving originated in the Flemish area, but it later spread all through Europe. We know that these are English not just because it came from an English home, but because of the way they are carved. They are not as intricate as some of the carvings would have been done in France or Germany or somewhere else in Europe. I also want to draw your attention to these two wedding chairs. Now this would have been only used in an aristocratic family because of the expense involved. These are Gothic carvings. On both chairs you can see the family crest in the center of the back of the chair. Now the most common question that is asked is, how do you know which chair belongs to the bride and which chair belongs to the groom? If you look at the crest, you can see that this one the crest is standing upright. So this would be the groom's chair, whereas this crest is on its side and it would be the chair of the bride. These chairs are oak. They are put together with wooden pegs. The bottom of the chair is a chest used for storage, and if you look at the side of the chairs, you can see that it has the same linen fold pattern that you see on the walls. We're going to look on this side of the Gothic room. This is a magnificent example of a stained glass window. And we know that stained glass originated in Egypt before the Christian era. And they would make it with molten glass, and they would add metals like silver, gold, copper. That would change the color. So the color would be dependent upon the heat, the temperature of the mixture, and the amount of metal that was added. Now we know this particular stained glass came from a church in the Flemish area about the year 1490. Now, stained glass windows were not just beautiful, they were also used for educational purposes because people during that time, most of them did not know how to read. We know that these four people would have been well known to the congregation of the time. We only know who one of these people is. We know that this is Saint Stephen. He was the first Christian martyr, and we can see he is being depicted here as being stoned to death. On the lower right-hand side, we see a bishop, and over here we see a theologian and a philosopher. Now we know who these people are because of the color of their clothing and the Bibles that they're holding, or some other piece like the stones that depict who they were in particular. So this is just an example of something else that might catch your eye when you come into the Gothic room.